All right, turning now to what is good. Alma Backyard Farms in Compton is offering formerly incarcerated individuals a new lease, not just on life, but on freedom. Our Amy Paffrath tells us more on this week's edition of What's Good. Amy?
You don't have to go far to access the freshest fruits and veggies. I'm Amy Paffrath in Compton, where here at Alma Backyard Farms, people and plants are nurtured, and the formerly incarcerated are planting the seeds for a better future. Armando Padron loves talking to curious children about crops, but his favorite place on the farm is nestled under the banana palms.
They grow in groups. I have a large family. It reminds me of family.
He brings his mom in Pacoima fruits, veggies, and seedlings from here at Alma Backyard Farms, where he's worked for the past 5 years, thanks to the guidance of the Anti-Recidivism Coalition. Mondo's proud to be using his hands for good and says grounding himself here allowed him to rise up to his potential after years of street life. He'd been in and out of jail for various drug and gang-related charges when finally he'd had enough and decided to leave that lifestyle behind. That's when he started to put in the work and make a change.
Filter out almost everything in my mind, even in my soul sometimes. Some of the things I had to been forgiven, I had to forgive. And I had to be open to introducing new ways of thinking.
Mondo is one of many formerly incarcerated folks to find an opportunity for growth here at this urban farm in Compton. Co-founded by Erica Cuellar and her husband Richard, the people came before the plants. They were working with Homeboy Industries and found a community longing for purpose.
We kept hearing over and over the same voice that they wanted to give back and they wanted to reconnect with community.
Alma, which means soul in Spanish, now has a home base here in the backyard of a church in a community she knows well. Erica grew up in Watts and used to play softball, where she's now installed raised beds, employs former convicts, and sells the harvest at the bi-monthly farm stands. She's been doing this work for over a decade, first installing gardens in transitional homes and teaching the importance of urban farming.
If you can grow your own food, you are a free person.
Freedom she's passing on to her 5-month-old son, whom they're raising outdoors along with other children via their Peas in a Pod program.
Really to instill in children a love for the world, a love for the planet and the outdoors.
This small but lush plot has a happy balance and is home to rotating crops like tomatoes, kale, and flowers. Erica says it has a magical effect on people. Mondo would agree.
I am committed to being honest and just sharing that great energy that Alma has given to me.
The seeds of a better tomorrow are planted lovingly today.